Today we've come up to Sutton Bank, in the North York Moors National Park. The National Park Authority have created a wheelchair-accessible circular route, taking in some spectacular views and interesting things to see along the way. We park at the visitor centre, which has accessible toilets, big enough to take my power chair. There is also an accessible cafe for when we return later on. Staff are on hand to give advice, and you can even hire a tramper if you wish. So let's set off, and see what we can find. The route starts outside the visitor centre and is easy to follow. We downloaded a map of the route before coming, just in case. You have to cross the busy A170, so take care to check for approaching traffic before crossing. That was a bit close. The car approaching from the right had signaled to turn in but changed his mind. I won't repeat what Kay said here, but I agree, he was a complete twit. Now we're on the path towards the cliff edge, which promises us spectacular views across the Vale of Mowbray, and to the Yorkshire Dales, which are many miles away. Visibility is excellent today and, as you can see, the view certainly didn't disappoint. It looks like there's a few storm clouds gathering, so I hope we don't get caught in any downpours. We are now approaching the Yorkshire Gliding Club on our left. Expect to see some gliders being towed into the air, straight over the cliff edge. We continue down the excellent pathway towards our next goal. The White Horse of Kilburn. Oh no! Where's Kay going now? Don't jump, Kay. Phew. It's okay, she just wants a closer look at the fantastic view. This time I think I'll join her, being careful not to go too far. The White Horse was created in 1857, when a local headmaster and his pupils carved it out of the hillside. No mean feat when you consider how steep it is. It is immense. 318 feet long, and 220 feet tall. It is visible from as far away as Leeds, that's an incredible 28 miles away. Of course we're not in the best place to see it here. You can only see the top of its head. It's just had a £20,000 paint job, so from further away it looks stunning. If you hire a tramper from the visitor center, you have to turn around and go back the way you came. We, however, go on by taking the left-hand path at the fork, leaving the Cleveland Way, and heading up to join the minor road, which takes us past the gliding club. Now, this looks interesting. I hope it doesn't prove to be a bridge too far. No problem. It was built to take a lot more weight than that. We have to follow this road for about a mile. It's very quiet and we only see a few cars. They all keep clear of me, so it's okay. The gliding club has a cafe which isn't wheelchair accessible. If you have someone with you, you can sit at the outside tables while they get the drinks. Now we have to cross the main road again. There's good visibility, so wait till it's clear before crossing. Once over, you're back on a track, although it's a bit more rough than before. I think we might have left the proper route too early, and head up a path with a gate. At least having Kay to open it, it'll be a simple job. I'm saying nothing. This tunnel runs under a mountain bike course, keeping well out of harm's way and providing another interesting feature. At this point we have two options. Go onto the road, turning right to do a final mile and a half section, or head for the cafe. Since it's going to rain, the cafe wins. Now, there's a bit of a problem. I'll need to head back to the road and get back that way. That's what happens when you ditch the planned route in favor of caffeine. Okay. I just need to get through the gap in the fence, but it's a bit of a tight turn. Now I have to reverse, but misjudge the bank behind me. I thought I was tipping over. Made it unscathed. I just feel a bit like a James Bond martini, shaken not stirred. We're back at the visitor center. I think we did about 4 miles. I'd highly recommend doing this yourself. There's plenty to see and options to turn around or cut short the route if you want to. I feel so much better getting out in the countryside. Now, where's that coffee? I'm hoping to raise awareness of living with motor neurone disease. Please don't switch off yet. Every day, 6 people receive an MND diagnosis. And every day, 6 people will die from MND. There are around 5,000 people living with MND in the UK. I am one of them. There is no cure. It is always fatal. We need your help. The MND Association is funding vital research. You can help by making a donation today. Just visit www.mndassociation.org and click the donate button. You can follow the link on my YouTube banner image. The life you save in future could be yours. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching our trip above Sutton Bank, and feel inspired to do something similar. Until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.